All right, so my forehead is huge this morning. This is Stand Up for Douchebags Part 2. This is kind of my closing piece on my I might eat poop. I might eat poop, I might really eat it bit that I'm working on for open mic night. So, all right. I'll pick up where I left off, which was at eating pasta with a knife and being sober doing it. So yeah, I was eating pasta with a knife and I was sober, and it made me think back to a time that I don't have a whole lot of memory of, and that was when I was drinking constantly every day for like 3 years, and I was a big douchebag, and I was a bad friend, and I was a bad person, but that's for another day. So I remember all my money was going, anything that wasn't going towards rent or the few bills that I had was going towards Tito's and feeding their family. And I have a photographic memory, but it can be kind of shitty at times. So whatever the vodka is that has the robots, it's always on the side of the truck driving through Boston. Also, my money was also funding ocean spray. If you're from Massachusetts, you know what a Cape Codder is, but I'm realizing not everyone in this country knows what a Cape Codder is. That's vodka and cranberry juice. So, yeah, if you're from Massachusetts, you're probably an alcoholic, and you definitely know what a Cape Codder is. But anyway, so here I am, drinking all the time, sweating vodka on a daily basis, and not thinking anything was wrong with it. I was definitely not buying food. My regular meal 2 to 3 times a day was a can of tuna in the can without mayonnaise with a squirt of mustard on it and salt. And I'd eat that with a fucking fork. With a fork, not these shovel hands. But I'd eat that with a fork a couple times a day. And that was my food. And so, again, what was alarming to me was not the fact that that was normal. Like, tuna fish is a food. Tuna fish is a food. It's cool. It's not poop. It's cool. And so, yeah, what was alarming to me was not the situation that I was in, that I was, drinking every waking moment and washing it down with a can full of tuna. But it's alarming that, fast forward 5 years, I'm sober. I'm eating a bowl of pasta with butter with a knife. And it just, I feel like it kind of maybe speaks to, the direction that our world is going in. My life is way better now. I'm above ground. She's in a better place. And, but yeah, I can't help but think that, shit's still not okay. I'm all right with that. I'm pretty used to it, But, yeah, that's what I'm working on. I'm hoping that through comedy I can shine some light on some big and vastly upsetting, not just like problems of our country, but problems of our planet right now that I feel like people just aren't seeing. And maybe they're seeing them, but they aren't doing anything about them, which is all right. You don't need to. But I feel like if maybe through humor, because that's the language everyone speaks, that maybe I can put some seeds into people's heads. So I'm hoping my next, from here, I'm going to go into a little bit about eating disorders, because I suffered with a very severe one for 17 years of my life. And I would like to, to share a little bit on that secret disease. And also, my thoughts on group therapy. It saves lives, but how it might not always be helpful. It might actually be killing people sometimes in certain cases like mine. So, I don't know. Just wanted to kind of give, that's the first time I've ever given a, a content warning or something, that like my next little stand-up bit might be a little weird for some people. But that's okay. It'll be good for me. And hopefully I can help educate some people on some very real things that are going on right now that are important to me and not many others. But thank you for listening. Hopefully it wasn't that bad.